Hello, good afternoon and welcome. My name is Sapon Kwatin, a student of Melbourne Institute of Technology, MIT Sydney. Today I'm here to talk about Nessus Vulnerability Scanner. Nessus is a security scanning tool that you can use to scan for vulnerabilities on your computer. And based on the results you have, you are able to make analysis, see the severity of your results, and see what to do after. Now let us practically go into it. Let's see how we can use Nessus to scan for vulnerabilities. Let's see the results for ourselves and let's analyze the results. So we go to Nessus and then we have to put in our details and sign in. So we put in our details and then we sign in. And there we go. Now, before we go ahead, we have to create a policy which will be used for the scan. So we go to policies, then we click on it. Then we have to have a new policy. So we click on new policy and there it comes. We have all the plugins. We have the host discovery. We also have the basic network scan, which is here. Yes. We have the credential patch audit, and we have yes, we have all our plugins here, all of them we have in here. But for this study, we're going to use the basic network scan. So we click on it, yes, and then we have to create a policy. So we give our policy a name. So I give the name as basic scan. And then for the visibility, we have private and shared, but I'm going to go with the private. So I choose it. And then for the description, it's optional. So I go to next. And then the scan type, we have internal and external, but we are going to use internal. You click next. And here we have our authentication method. And then because I'm using Windows, I have Windows as my default. But if you have Mac or if you have Linux, you have to select the SSH. So I'm going to go with my Windows, which is the default. Then I come and put in my username and then add my password as well. For the domain, I don't have any domain, so I go ahead and then I have to come to the two boxes down here. I check the remote and then I also check the admin. So I click on it, then I go down here and I click on save. And there it comes. We have our policy now. That is the basic scan. So let's do the scan. We click on scan. Yes, and then we have to add a new scan, which will be our own scan. We click on it. And then we have to give our scan a name. So I just go ahead and put in the name of the scan, which is already basic scan. Then I have to select a policy. Now there are many policies that I can select from, but yes, I've decided to use the basic scan policy. Then I select the folder. I can use any folder to save it, so I have selected my scans as the folder. Then we have the target, which is the host that is attached to this network. Now I have to enter the IP address of the host that is attached to this network. So I go ahead and enter my IP address. There we go, and I'm done. So we go down and then you click on launch. And there we go. We have a basic scan still running. It's going to take some time, but we will finish very soon. And when you go down, you can see that I've already done some scans. So pretty soon we're going to see our scan results for the basic scan. And let's see it now. And there we go. There we go with the details of the scan. Now we have a nice pie chart here which is showing. Now for the details and the reports, if you see red, it means it's critical. If it's orange, it's high. If it's yellow, it's medium. Green, low, and then the blue means informational. Now, since red is very critical, if you have any report like this, what you first need to do is to attend to the red, which is critical. Now, before we go, let us look at the things we've learned so far from Nessus. We've learned about the uses of Nessus. We've also learned about how Nessus is configured. We've learned about how to scan for vulnerabilities with our Nessus. And last but not least, we've also learned about the results of the scan and what action to take. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Goodbye.